Okay. Welcome to Cherie's Weight Loss Journey. Okay, we came home after ending up on the other side of Dallas again. Okay, we get tired of being on the other side of Dallas. So we came on home because when we end up on the other side of Dallas, it's like we don't know if we're going to make it home without having to get another charge. So anyway, came home, had a salad. The doggy seat covers came through, so I'm gonna go to Sam's and get the free pizza, because I'm not sure if the free pizza was until the 31st, but we're gonna make sure we get the free pizza, even if we have to go off our diet. And then I'm gonna go to a vacuum cleaner, vacuum out the back. If I get it clean enough, then I'm gonna put this doggy thing on here, because I was thinking, if it keeps getting hot like this, and it's known to be hot like in the 80s or 90s, I can't bring my dog with me. The dog cannot stay in the car, in the hot car, right? So hold on. Okay. So it would be nice to find some, address letters or numbers at Sam's. I put it up on my house because my house is not really identifiable too much by the road. They have to pretty much know who I am and have delivered there before. And I know, because I am in the business of delivering, that I know how important and distracting it is when you have to hunt down for the door. You have to verify the address. Like yesterday, the address that I was given belonged to a business, and they had a wall separating one side of the business from the other side of the business. So that's what really confused me, because I'm like, well, if it's two businesses, how do I know which side is which is why I said, well, I'm going to go to the side that actually has the numbers where it can be seen and go from there, rather than go to the other side which didn't have the numbers and make an assumption. So that's one thing that makes me understand the importance of having visible numbers on your house. And then I went to another one, and their numbers was etched into the side of the building, in stone, right? But they didn't have no lighting. They didn't have light on the number, the house number. So, that trip there made me feel like, well, I want to be, doing my deliveries, before it gets dark, unless I have me a flashlight, because, the car can only light up so much. And some of these places, the street lights, they may be there, but they might not be working. So those were some things that I had to contend with. And like I said, it made me also, think about, what's going on at my house, right? As I'm critiquing these other homes. And, I will, when I know I have an order, coming in and it's going to be dark, I usually turn on, the outside lights for sure. Unless I forget. But if I remember, that's what I'll do. I'll turn on the outside lights, but, if you only have one little old light, and that light is not even near the house, the letters of the number, the numeral value, and I have some numbers. I know I do. Where they at, I don't know. But I have bought some numbers because I was going to replace them, and I still can, right? Because I still have to have it shown in the back of the house and the front of the house. You have to have your house number on both sides of your house. So, yeah. And then, it will also give me a chance to see if the Sam Club is getting on board with the charge stations, the electrical charge stations. Because, I haven't had no reason to go to Sam's until now. Right? So, it's been so long since I've been at Sam's that, what I remember about them it may be totally obsolete. Maybe totally obsolete. So we're gonna get updated. My vehicle, it didn't charge too much at all in the 2 hours that we've been at the house eating and refreshing ourselves. So, yeah. I do want to, walk around a little bit and see what they have, And if it's fairly the same as it was, then I won't necessarily have to walk around. But if it's different, which, a lot of times it may look different, but it's not really different because, they move things around. They don't keep things like in one place. And I think that's really important because, the dust bunnies and pests and stuff, they don't get a chance to get too familiar. If they get too familiar, they be thinking they're at home. I mean, it's one thing for them motherfuckers just to be passing through, but it's another thing when they try to stay. gotta temper myself for sure because I've already went shopping at Aldi's. Okay, I went shopping at Aldi's. And I did buy some chocolate mint cookies. Not on the diet, but you know, it was the first time I seen them, and they wasn't Oreos, so I bought them. Yep. Bought some eggs, I bought some tuna, and oh yeah, and I bought some beef. Because, you know, I am determined that at some point I'm going to cook that beef along with some shrimp and some broccoli and put that over some rice before I sit around here and have some Panda Express. Okay? Because I already know Panda Express, I could guess that bowl will probably cost me like at least $10. Look at there, we got a front row parking. So yeah, let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. Okay, we're going in.